Rue's getting in the rocking chair. So if you hear a bit of rocking, rock and roll, Rue. I thought I would do a cold open today. You know, sometimes that's the instruction, is just like, wing it, see what comes out. And I like that every once in a while. I was asked by somebody in the comments, you know, why do I blow on the cards and knock the cards? It's just my way of sort of starting the reading, inviting the guides in, you know, setting my best intentions for a read that's positive and useful to you, even if it's hard to look at. So that's sort of like, and it's the, you know, it's breathing life into something, so it's not just an inert deck. So what have we got today? Ooh, card of fear, anxiety. Replaying something in your head. It could be an air sign saying, what did I say? What should I have said? All these questions. Was I clear? Was I even telling the truth? Do I know my own truth? All these questions about communication and clarity, or where is it lacking? In me, Nine of Swords, this is something this person is worrying about, perhaps something they said or didn't say. Moon. They might not have been listening to their intuition. Card of Cancer, Libra, I think. Might just be Cancer. It might be a reference to the full moon. We've just had one. We're heading toward another. It also could be secrets, because this is about communication or lack of communication. You know, what did I hold back? What didn't I say? Because I was afraid. Nine of Swords. It's a card of fear, being kept up at night, agitated. This is also can be a card of fear, fear of the unknown, particularly of something on that you feel, or you're unsure of what the other person feels because there were secrets. Four of Wands. Well, this person, I think, had deep feelings, moon energy, about where they wanted to take this relationship. Four of Wands. Where they wanted to take it, where they wanted to go, Wands energy. And it was in this a spirit of inspiration and creativity about what this person really wants. Wands energy is about passion and desire and purpose. And so on the deepest level, maybe they haven't really acknowledged it to themselves, still in their unconscious, but coming to the surface, you know, which freaks them out. What's this feeling coming to the surface? Oh no, what did I say? What didn't I say? You know, why am I so afraid? Coming to the surface, this optimistic idea of where this person could take this relationship, or this feeling. The feeling is raw, so it holds great promise, and it also freaks somebody out. And I think it's also like, if I wanna go here, I have to communicate. Wands are about back and forth communication, and this is sort of the two meeting in the middle. They've both traveled here directionally, and it might be actual physical travel to some sort of place of reunion. And this person, for some reason, is freaked out. What will I say? Will I be understood? I have deep feelings about where I want to take this relationship. You know, can I follow through? All these questions. Tell us about the questions. Well, moving on from that anxious sword energy to peace of mind. Sword energy of the mind. Out of rough waters into something calmer, less agitated. And, you know, it can mean travel too, and so can this one. Wands in general can mean movement, you know, forward. Towards something somebody feels passionate about, and their own passion may scare them. The depths of their feelings may scare them. But perhaps they're moving on from that. They're finding a way to calm down. How are they finding their way to calm down? Well, they're healing that sword energy. The way they think, the way they speak, the way they understand things. It's a time of no talk. The person is in some sort of, they've gone to ground in some way. There's a word for it that's escaping me. I mean, it is sort of an escape energy. I need to calm my mind. I can't do that in the presence of this desire or hope, or they're experiencing it as agitation. So they're moving to a calmer state of mind, and they need to be alone to do it, to heal maybe their own fear, their own self-doubt. It's a 9 card. They've found a way forward. Tell us about the four of rods, 4 of wands, and 4 of swords. 4 and 4 is 8 in major arcana, is the strength card. A fire energy, strength card, under 4 of wands. It's sort of like feeling afraid, you know, realizing, discovering a way to get calm, and then doing it. Like I have some control over this. 4 of wand. It really confused me that it's called rods. 4 of wands, 3 of wands. This is something that's going to happen in the future. You know, this person is getting glimmers of it. You know, 2 of wands can be considered the prayer, and this is the prayer answered. Something is coming in. Information or communication of some kind. I consider this a safe place, a kind of safe house. Both people can come together and feel safe there. And somebody's really looking forward to a future where that can happen. But first, there's a bit more healing to do. And a bit more, I think that this person has realized, sword energy, that this wasn't the source of the fear. Really? It may have been in their unconscious, and it may have come to the surface. Tell me about this moving on, the Six of Swords. Moving on, please. From Nine of Swords. Getting calm, somebody's getting their head straight so that they can see a future. A future of Four of Wands, which is a bliss, basically. Follow your bliss, not your fear. That's the Strength card. We were just talking about those 2 8s. 8 in Major Arcana is Strength. A card of Leo. Of courage. Of, like, solar plexus energy. I'm going to do this. It's kind of a King of Wands energy, you know, or Emperor energy. I'm gonna summon my courage and do this. I know where to go. Somebody else, and it might be that same person, is kind of waiting for the healing, that Four of Swords, to be completed. And there's something in the healing that takes great courage to face. To kind of look it in the eye, but not in an intense, agitated way, right? In a calm, you know, not to let your fear get the better of you. That's the energy there. So prayer answered. What does that mean? That we're healed? That somebody who is terrified and agitated has found a way to calm down. And that they can see what they've manifested, now that they're manifesting from a healed place. No longer the implicit wound here in Four of Swords. Wounded in battle, it's somebody in the armor. The armor at one point was useful as a protective shield. A need to withdraw from perhaps the battle. On Three of Wands, King of Wands energy, I just said it. I love tarot, it just blows my mind. You know, ready to receive kind of the answer. They've wanted to do something. They've prayed for guidance. How do I get here? How do I summon the courage to come out of my, you know, the sepulcher, I mean, it is sort of a tomb, back to life. There's been so much fear, but now somebody's summoning their courage. Strength card, King of Wands. They know what to do, Wands energy, and where to go. And this is where they desire to go, to be in accord with somebody. Is it this? Tell us about the Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. Afraid of being lied to? They're afraid that they have been a liar? Because it's on the 9 card, the card of the personal. You know, I was scared, so I lied. I didn't have the answers, so I just, you know, it's interesting. I had written down 5 of Swords. You hurt me. We hurt each other. Hurt people hurt people. being afraid of getting hurt again, or of hurting the other person, or both, because this is a kind of two-sided energy. And it can be a desire to win at all costs. Tell us about these contradictory, apparently, I mean, 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands couldn't be more different. Is it this one? Is it this one? On 4 of Wands, we have 9 of Cups. I like that. You know, it sure isn't this. But it might be that this person was afraid that they couldn't talk about the fact that they were in love, basically, that this person who they want to meet up with is their wish fulfillment. They tried to keep it secret. But they're healing from all that sword energy bullshit. They're moving on from that. And the emphasis is on, here's the strife, here's the battle. Next card, 6 of Swords. You know, moving on from this combative place, that this person who was all up in their head, I mean, it might have been an illusion. You know, the need to fight, something like that. On 4 of Swords, please. On 4 of Swords, we have Ace of Cups. Healing the ability to love, to see the potential for manifesting it and receiving it on the basis of something that this person did. They took control of the situation. They got brave. And the bravery had to do with calming the agitation. It's almost like this person was so used to being up in their head and freaked out and afraid that to move to a calmer place was agitating. You know, I mean, it certainly required courage to do it, because however bad that 5 of Swords energy was, it required change, and that requirement freaked them out. So now they're crossing over to a more peaceful state of mind. They found the courage in the time in between, in that liminal space between the strife and the healing. You know, they got their mojo back. They got their gumption back from this drained, you know, really unpleasant mental state. Yeah. Okay, Queen of Cups on Moon, Divine Feminine. I think that Divine Feminine and their love scared this person. Oops, because it's like you have to enter the realm of the mystery of connection. Through the portal, with somebody. That's the implication of 4 of Wands. It also can mean internal unity in the sense that it involves self-love. 9 of Cups, that self energy, Ace of Cups. Again, the self. Healing the ability to love. Healing the opportunity to love. Being brave enough to move toward it because it's what makes you happy. I think this person may have identified sword energy, what makes them happy. And it looks to be this accepting, loving capacity of this person to just give their heart. And this person may have fought them, really been combative, and then regretted it. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, able to just inhabit a space well, they may already kind of live in Four of Wands energy. Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior. Well, I think this combativeness and the kind of dissociation, the inability to communicate and up in the head and scared and unplugged and really made it hard for this water sign, Queen of Cups person. They were just full of love, and it was a schlag. But they'd been wounded too, so they knew what they weren't unfamiliar with this kind of energy of strife and struggle and fear. You know, they'd had to summon their strength too to break through a pattern. And maybe it was a pattern of overgiving. Because that's what they were all about. What do? The 9 card. I give. I love. Tell us more about this 9, because it's a little bit, I'm not sure which way it's going. It could be this guy who's finally broken a pattern, moved forward to where they can envision a future. This is where they want to go. This is their wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. They're almost there. They've taken control, I think, of what? Destiny. They're in cooperation now with what the universe has in store for them. It's a very positive turn of fortune, turn of events. It's a card of divine timing, of kind of unlocking that karmic destiny because somebody's ready now. You know, they're ready. They've manifested a better future for themselves. It was hard. They took a beating. And maybe it was self-inflicted. Another 9 card. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords is 18, which in Major Arcana is Moon. I think they were afraid of deep feelings. And particularly when the feelings started to surface, because that's the energy of the moon, the unconscious feelings coming to the surface. It freaked them out. and they tried to fight off those thoughts. And it just further agitated them. They were kind of in a panic attack energy. And that might have been their pattern. Every time a deep feeling comes up, I'll fight it off. Now they're ready to break a pattern, and it kind of kicks the wheel. I like that very much. Three of Pentacles. Ready to build something with somebody else, ready to cooperate. This person envisions a future of building something. They feel like they're a kid a little bit. Like, I've never done this before. I've never really cooperated before. You know, with somebody else in 3D. I may have existed side by side with them, but I felt too little. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 in Major Arcana is Lovers. I think now they're in a better place. Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Swords. 9 of Cups. 6 of Swords. They're moving to a calmer state of mind where they can really make decisions. The Lover's card implicit here. They make the choice for what advances the cause, Wheel of Fortune. And see how the Wheel of Fortune wheel and the Pentacles wheels or circles look like each other. It's moving into an era of 3D cooperation with somebody. And I think that this is what King of Wands wants, is passionate about, is determined to go forward to, because they've summoned their courage. But it is in the future, 3 of Wands. They're like psyching themselves up to move toward their karmic destiny, even if they have to limp forward. Wounded Warrior. They're really not in limping mode anymore. They're in King of Wands mode. Anything else? Is it this? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't have to do it alone. I'm in cooperative energy, and somebody's going to meet me in that same energy of cooperation. In this balanced way, they're the scales. I give to you, you give to me. Together, we can do this. Okay? Oh boy, together we can do this. 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Here's the wish fulfillment. The dream come true. And it's something somebody's sort of projecting into the future. I can see it now. I've manifested this thing and it's coming toward me. And it's reciprocal. And it's this kind of delight. It's feeling, surrounded and supported by love. Looking each other in the face, heart to heart, equally present, having grown both parties. This couldn't have happened before. I don't know why this person was so flipped out and so afraid. It had something to do with their memory, replaying a memory, 9 of Swords, where they'd had to fight for their life. Now they're moving on from that, maybe from a literal place. They may be on the move. Fairly close to Somebody's been waiting for them at this Bower place. Is there one more? Is it this? Is it this? Five of Cups. I think both people were very sad by like they could almost taste this Ten of Cups. And somebody felt like well, let's see, I need another on that. It's feelings that somebody felt like they'd missed the opportunity for this, for that Ten of Cups. That maybe there was a time where they could have leveled up, Six of Pentacles, shown up, leveled up, and that they didn't. And this had to change. Fives indicate a need for change. You can't live in that wounded energy of disappointment and love. I mean, the major arcana here is a card of good fortune and forward movement. Maybe despite sadness. And it might be that sadness was given and received. And the air energy person, or the Queen of Cups, or both, might have endured great sadness in this relationship. Ace of Wands. The opportunity to begin again. The spark, the inspiration, the sense of direction. The action taker. The one who knows where to go and what to do to manifest it. They believe somebody's like holding the door open. You know, holding the door open. This is a very open, it's a structure, but it's free. It doesn't, you know, quash. It won't make this person freak out if they can summon the courage to move forward, kind of out of their sadness. Both people, for both people, this is a wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. And here it is. A passionate new beginning. That's what King of Wands wants. And there may be a bit of a need to balance out the Six of Pentacles energy, passion and love, to make sure that there's both in equal measure. Both in equal measure. Are we done? We're done. I love it. Okay. We have Wheel of Fortune, this karmic progression. Leo and the Strength card. Cancer and Moon. I think we just had the last full moon, I think, was in Cancer. And that is it on Major Arcana. Strength to move forward. That Leo energy in the Six of Swords, perhaps toward Divine Feminine, who in some way has held the door open. She has deep feelings, which perhaps she's been holding close to her chest. You know, she doesn't want to kind of open up the wound, either hers or theirs, you know, because some healing has been accomplished. Healing sadness. 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, both parties. Yeah, I like that. Okay, my friends, I've gotten a few questions over the months and years about whether I'm going to do zodiac readings specifically, and I'm not sure. I'm considering it. I'm always sort of on the edge of thinking maybe I'll do it. If I did it, I'd do a general reading and then a zodiac reading, and then a general reading and then a zodiac reading, because I can't do zodiacs all in a row. I just go nuts. And I really encourage you, even in those zodiac specific readings, to pay attention to your rising sign and your north node, in addition to sun, moon. You know, really try to get more information, because I think it may be your north node that pops up in a reading. You know, if your north node is in Sagittarius, you might want to look at Sagittarius readings to get the sense of where you're going. You know, where you're going. Six of Swords, where you're headed. Anyways, just a thought. And you can chime in at any point. I think I'm going to do a few, since it's a new year, since I started the channel roughly 2 years ago, I think in February. So it's been a little while. It might be time to try it again. I'll see you next time.